Here at Tech Travel Geeks, Chromebooks are a very used device. I personally have been using Chromebooks since even before the first one was officially launched for commercial use. But over the years I've been using Chromebooks, and recently I purchased on an Amazon Prime Day deal the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. This is a tablet computer running Chrome OS with access to the Google Play Store. And overall, for most use cases, it's a great overall device. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet is made by Lenovo, and the operating system Chrome OS is a very lightweight operating system that also has an Android runtime. It's important to remember that this is not an Android tablet, it's a Chrome OS tablet. So it's a lightweight, efficient Linux-based operating system, which can be, if you really want to, expanded to use a full version of Linux for development purposes. But in the case of this review, we're going to be focusing on the consumer use case, on the user use case, which is, as a normal consumer, a Chrome OS tablet. The Lenovo IdeaPad Chromebook Duet is something that in many ways reminds me of the Microsoft Surface Go that I've been using for years. The form factor with its included case on is very, very similar. You have a back cover with an extra hinge in it, which clips on magnetically, but essentially gives you that little stand bit. And then you have a magnetic keyboard with trackpad that clips on and acts as the cover to the device. One thing to bear in mind is that this cover doesn't fit and stay fitting very well. It moves around a lot and potentially could scratch the screen of the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. The screen of the Lenovo Chromebook Duet is a lovely full high definition one. It's a widescreen display with good color reproduction, good brightness range, and for consuming video, for working on Google Docs content, for essentially anything you're doing, it's a great overall screen. I've also been happy to use the photo editing capabilities of the Lenovo Chromebook Duet through the inbuilt photo editor, and was very happy with the experience. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet is something that is very, very different from most other PCs. That's because it's running a MediaTek chipset, the P60T chip, which is a dedicated computer or laptop chip that is very popular within the Chromebook product portfolios of multiple companies. This chip gives you a great overall experience. It's an octa-core chipset that in this case is paired with 4 GB of RAM. For most web applications and native applications, that's more than enough. I've had no slowdowns on the device, even when multitasking. Some Android apps open as 16:9 or 9:16 aspect ratio as floating windows because they're not optimized for Chrome OS. That allows you to multitask very, very easily. And in those conditions, I never had any slowdowns. I haven't used the Lenovo Chromebook Duet much whilst travelling, only once during a recent trip to London for the Honor Magic 4 Pro launch event. And in the one time I did use it whilst travelling, it did a great job, especially when streaming Google I/O updates from YouTube through the web browser over my mobile phone connection. In the rest of my use case of the Lenovo Chromebook Duet, this has essentially become a kitchen device. I use it in the kitchen whilst cooking or whilst spending some time there. And for video calls, for editing documents, for checking the analytics to the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel, it's a great device. One thing I would say is that gaming can be a little bit slow depending on the application you're using. Asphalt 9 does run, but does drop a few frames here and there. In terms of the overall experience though, if you're not too into gaming, it's a great tablet. If you're looking for an affordable Chrome OS tablet that runs Android apps, this is a great option. I'm happy with my purchase of the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. We'll link in the description to where you might be able to purchase this device on Amazon. If you do purchase using that link, you'll be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks. And thanks in advance if you do so. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, anything we think makes the travel experience better. But for now, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.